I don't even know if it's doing it. Is it doing it? Oh, there we go. Recording has started.
Yeah, I've got a notification to say it started.
There we go. You're live on Channel 4. Please do not swear. My name is Bryan. I work for Warrington Voluntary Action. We are proud and quite excited to be able to launch Warrington Community Lottery, which is an easy and fast way for organisations across the town to do a bit of extra fundraising, and fundraising potentially from sources that you don't normally get donations from. Lucy, say hi to the people and tell us a bit about what your organisation does, please.
I'm Lucy. I'm the Business Development Manager for Home-Start Warrington and Cheshire. The charity focus is helping children under the age of 4 in the home. We recruit and train volunteers to go and support children and families in the home. However, our core work is moving slightly away from that model, and we are providing more groups in the area because that is what our families want. They want more group support.
So Home-Start Warrington Cheshire is already registered as a lottery, what we call good cause. So good cause is the terminology that we're using for any sort of group, and that's any group from volunteer-led community group, charity, sport club, dance group, church, faith organisation, as long as you are based and deliver your services in Warrington, then you are eligible for it. So, Anne, do you want to tell us a little bit about the organisation you're from, please?
Yeah, Cheshire Wellbeing was set up in 2019. The main aim is to improve the well-being and mental health of our local community, irrespective of people's financial background. Our main focus was on mindfulness, and we ran numerous courses for people online, and they were so successful they actually carried on to be in person post-pandemic.
So, a little bit about how the lottery works. Fundamentally, your supporters buy a lottery ticket. It's the same as the National Lottery, only for the kind of geographic boundary of Warrington. £1 a week. That pound is broken down into 50 pence goes to the cause. So when a person buys a ticket, they can either nominate you as their cause, you as the organisation, or they can go into the general Warrington pot. So 50% of that, 50p, comes to you every month, paid on the second Tuesday of every month. 10% goes into that town-wide pot, which once we've got enough money behind it will be opened up to community groups as an open access kind of small grant. 20% then goes to prizes, and then 20% goes to admin, licenses, all of that stuff, and running the website in the background. All of the background element and the website, the actual logistics side of it, so people paying their money being paid out, prizes, etc., is all run by a company called Gatherwell. And if you go to warringtoncommunitylottery.co.uk, which you will be sick of hearing me saying in the next 5 minutes, there's links to Gatherwell there. So everything you will find about the legal, logistics, all of that is at the bottom of that page. Lucy, I'm going to pick on you first. Tell us how you got to becoming a good cause.
So I'd looked at another platform 12 or 18 months ago, and I had a bit of reticence, only because it was a new fundraising platform and I just needed to get my head around it. Obviously, when I heard that Warrington were doing a lottery, it was a no-brainer for me. It was an agenda, there's no hidden costs. You're very transparent about where all the costs are going. And the fact that there's an admin fee isn't an issue for us. The fact that it's a lottery isn't an issue for us. The fact that we will use it in our social marketing, we'll use it, as part of our marketing strategy. We're not marketing to the people we support, we're marketing to the funders and the fundraise. And I know charities look at sustainability, and to me this just eases the burden a little bit.
Nice. How was the process signing up?
Easy. I can't make it. It's dead.
Yeah.
2 minutes. It was it was a no-brainer. I can't say how easy it was. We filled in the form, and 2 days later we were told that we were one of Warrington's good causes.
Brilliant. I feel like I need to make an infographic that just says it was a no-brainer. Lucy Glover. Yeah. Yeah.
Have a look at the no-brainer.
Yes. Fabulous. That's you quoted now. You've got a catchphrase. We just need to get you some entrance music now for when you're on talk shows. I'm going to put you on the spot, Anne. Any questions? Any issues? Any concerns?
I think it's like anything, isn't it? You always think it almost seems too good to be true. But having heard
Valid.
what Lucy just said, that's really reassuring.
I suppose it's just promoting your organisation, which you would do anyway, but
Yeah.
you're doing it to, I guess, a different audience of people who are, as Lucy was saying, not your users, because the whole point of you is people are struggling to afford to do whatever it is you guys are doing. So it's those people that are like, I'd like to help, but I don't have time to volunteer, or I don't have this. And I'm like, well,
for me, I've got to consider the admin, obviously the marketing of it, etc. But I take it there's going to be some kind of marketing assets that we're going to be able to tap into and use as well.
The company Gatherwell have created a whole bunch of assets and made universal assets, and they theme them by season as well. So you get like Valentine's ones and Easter ones and whatever. So when you log into your organization account, there's a whole bunch of stuff there.
I think for small organizations like ourselves, it's almost a bit of a gift, isn't it, really? Because we haven't got the funds to really push our marketing, and to be honest, we'd rather spend any funds that we have on the actual cause. We don't want to be spending it on flash ads or anything. So
I think what charities do struggle, what we as a charity struggle with, is that it's really hard to sort of quantify what we do. So when you're trying to fundraise or do bits of fundraising, it's really hard to say for people to say, well, if you give us 50 quid, this will go to, because we obviously support families. So 50 quid might provide a coordinator for an hour. It might provide volunteer expenses for a week, but do you know what I mean? It's not, we don't have anything tangible. So with this, it gives the player or the person who's buying the lottery ticket something tangible, so they can pay into something. They know that by paying into it, it's going to go to a good cause, and also they're getting something back out of it.
So for me, this is a no-brainer.
Nice. We're all saying it now. Lucy's catchphrase is catching on. But yeah, those little causes, those tiny groups of people that are doing stuff, especially stuff like sport, dance, things that are so hard to fund. Once you've had that quick chat, you're out there, and it opens up a world of getting things like kit funded and equipment and stuff, because funding sport is so difficult because it's perceived as a hobby by funders, and just getting training tops or dance shoes for anybody that's struggling to afford them, or whatever it happens to be, those things are really difficult. And I would guess both of your organizations will have things that you have to spend money on. There is no way that it's going to be grant funded, and it's somewhere sort of within your core cost, or your fundraising, or the quiz night you've had to put on, or all of those things. And the benefit of this is that that's where that money can go, because it's completely open, and that kind of fills a big gap in a lot of groups.
I'm very excited about it. And the other thing as well, it's something else in Warrington that is kind of forming a community of good causes, which is always got to be a good thing as well.
So all that remains for me to do is thank Lucy and Anne for their time. Sign up to be a good cause, or get in touch with me, Bryan, at Warrington Community Action, to ask any questions or cover any concerns you might have about your cause's involvement in Warrington Community Lottery. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you the next time. Bye bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Hey.